Think you've seen every type of snowplow? Think again. We're talking about machines so enormous, so absurd in their raw power, that your average highway plow looks like a plastic toy in comparison. These are the titans of winter, engineering colossi built to battle blizzards on a scale most people cannot imagine. Make sure you stick around until the very end, because the number one machine on this list can theoretically hurl the weight of 3 cars 50 meters into the air every single second. It is mathematically terrifying. These are the 10 most powerful snowplows you won't believe the size of. Smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and tell us in the comments which of these snow monsters you'd want behind the wheel of. Let us roll. Number 10, Schmidt Supra 4002. 435 horsepower packed into a truck-mounted highway destroyer. The Schmidt Supra 4002 is the kind of machine that makes snowstorms rethink their life. Choices. With a clearing capacity of 3,500 tons of snow per hour, this German-engineered beast tears through highways and urban roads with a relentless efficiency. Its hydraulic blade system adjusts on the fly, slicing through compacted ice layers that would stop lesser machines cold. But it hit an operational limit on wide multi-lane highways. A single pass was never enough, demanding repeated runs that sent fuel costs into the stratosphere. Beast meter 6 out of 10. Angry German efficiency rating 9 out of 10. But if you think fuel costs are a recipe for disaster, just wait until you hear what Finland decided to build. Number 9. Vamos PSB5. 500 Finland builds machines differently, and the Vamos PSB 5500 is the proof. This airport runway specialist carries a blade width of 5.5 meters and can sweep a 10,000-foot runway down to bare concrete in under 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That is not an exaggeration. The PSB 500 fuses plowing, sweeping, and high-speed air blasting into one single, terrifyingly capable unit that operates at 60 kilometers per hour. The true power was in its multi-function genius, one machine doing the job of 3 simultaneously. Its operational limit came during extreme wet snow events, where the broom assembly demanded frequent manual de-icing stops mid-run. Beast meter 7 out of 10, airport manager's peace of mind rating 10 out of 10. But if you think Finnish efficiency is impressive, wait until you hear what Norway's engineers unleash on their mountain roads. Number 8, Overåsen RS600. Norway's Overåsen brand has been punishing snowstorms for decades, and the RS600 is their flagship highway rotary monster. This self-propelled beast chews through towering snowbanks and hurls the output 60 feet sideways in a continuous arc of white fury. Built for the most brutal Scandinavian winter conditions, the RS600 operates at highway speed without breaking a sweat. The operational limit was a quirk of physics. On Norway's steepest mountain roads, the volume of thrown snow risked creating fresh drifts directly across the opposing lane, meaning a second pass was sometimes necessary to undo the first. Beast meter 7 out of 10. Chance of being mistaken for a volcano 8 out of 10. But if you want serious airport firepower, Norway's highways have nothing on what North America deployed at its biggest runways. Number 7, Oshkosh H-Series Airport Snowblower. Here is where things get genuinely serious. The Oshkosh H-Series is the gold standard for airport snow removal across North America. A dual-engine, all-wheel drive monster deployed at major international airports from Denver to Chicago. The blower engine alone delivers 575 horsepower, while a separate engine handles vehicle propulsion at 470 horsepower, a combined output approaching 1,050 horsepower in a single machine. It weighs 40,000 pounds and moves like it owns the runway, because it does. But it hit an operational limit, rating at an estimated base price of $350,000 per unit. Smaller regional airports simply cannot afford to field one. Beast meter 8 out of 10. Reason airports charge extra baggage fees 10 out of 10. Pattern break. Stop for a moment and consider what is actually at stake here. Airports are essentially cities with zero tolerance for delay. A single inch of uncleared snow on a runway can ground hundreds of flights within hours, costing airports millions of dollars before lunch. Engineers did not respond by building slightly better shovels. They responded by reimagining what a vehicle could be. what it could weigh, what it could process, and how fast it could do it. Without machines at this scale, modern air travel during winter does not exist. Full stop. Drop a comment below. Would you rather operate the Oshkosh or the Vamas? And if you haven't subscribed yet, there has never been a better moment. Number 6, FMG Ivalo. Built in Finland, sensing a pattern here. The FMG Ivalo is a heavy rotary unit engineered for dual-purpose brutality, airport runways and open mountain highways, handled identically. Its front-mounted rotary head bites through snow walls several feet thick, processing them and throwing the output in a precise arc that clears the road without burying nearby infrastructure. The true power was in its adaptability, by one of the first Scandinavian plows fully capable of airport apron work and alpine highway clearing without a single mechanical modification between tasks. But it hit an operational limit on heavily glazed ice surfaces, where the rotary head required protective steel guards that reduce effective clearing width by a frustrating margin. Beast meter, 7 out of 10. Scandinavian. Over-engineering rating, 9 out of 10. But if adaptability impresses you, the next machine on our list was built for one specific situation, and it saved an entire nation. Number 5, Union Pacific Steam Rotary. Blizzard of 49. In the winter of 1949, a blizzard buried the American West under 20 feet of snow and paralyzed the national rail network for weeks. The only machines capable of punching through were Union Pacific's steam-powered rotary plows, 1,500 horsepower monsters running 6 vertical steam cylinders each. These giants weighed 203,000 pounds and stretched over 80 feet from nose to tender. Their cutting wheels spun at terrifying speed, devouring drifts that had completely buried entire train cars under solid white walls. The operational limit was steam itself. These machines consumed staggering quantities of water and coal, demanding supply chains almost as complex as the rescue. Mission they were executing. Beast meter, 8 out of 10. Old school American brutality rating, 11 out of 10. Number 4, by Overassen. TB1520. Before its bigger sibling stole the spotlight, the Overassen TV1520 was considered the most powerful airport snowblower on the planet. Running at 1,520 horsepower with a clearing capacity of 10,000 tons of snow per hour, it anchored operations at Oslo Airport and several other major Scandinavian hubs. It cast snow 35 meters, that's over 114 feet, from the machine in one continuous, unbroken stream at full operational speed. The operational limit was the width of modern mega runways. Even at 10,000 tons per hour, the widest contemporary airport surfaces demanded multiple passes, and time at an international airport is the one resource nobody can afford to waste. Beast meter, 8 out of 10, making Oslo Airport look easy rating. 10 out of 10. Number 3, Union Pacific Rotary Snowplow, 900081. Built in 1966, this is the largest and heaviest rotary snowplow ever constructed for railway use in history. It weighs 376,400 pounds, equivalent to 62 adult African elephants standing on a single flat car. Its cutting wheel measures 12 feet in diameter, spins at up to 150 revolutions per minute, and slashes a 14-foot wide clearing path through anything winter can throw at it. At 17 feet tall and 56 feet 2 inches long, this machine is not self-propelled. It requires up to 4 locomotives pushing from behind to drive it into the deepest drifts. The operational limit is immediate and obvious. Alone, it is completely inert. But with 4 locomotives at its back, it is utterly unstoppable. Beast meter, 9 out of 10. Requiring a locomotive entourage just to function rating 10 out of 10. Number 2, Schmidt-Bellhack HB1100S. When the Austrian Federal Railway needed to keep the Alps open through the worst winter conditions on the continent, they commissioned this. 76 tons of steel, 2,200 horsepower, delivered through the twin 24-liter MAN engines, clearing 10,000 tons of snow every single hour. The Schmidt-Bellhack HB1100S can exceed 100 kilometers per hour on railway tracks while actively processing a live blizzard, faster than most highway traffic on a clear summer day. The true power was in the dual engine configuration, both units feeding the cutting head through a shared drivetrain of extraordinary mechanical intensity. But it hit an operational limit that most machines will never face: 9 months of construction time and a price tag that rivals a small fleet of military aircraft. Beast meter 9 out of 10, making the Austrian Alps nervous rating 10 out of 10. But if you think 2,200 horsepower is the ceiling, you have no idea what is coming. Number 1, Overassen TV2100. This is it, the crown. The machine that makes every single entry on this list feel slightly inadequate. The Overassen TV2100 is the world's largest and most powerful self-propelled snowblower. Full stop, no debate. 2,100 horsepower, 12,000 tons of snow cleared every single hour. It weighs 45 tons, stretches 12 meters in length, and stands 4.4 meters tall, taller than a standard 2-story house. To put that clearing power into context, this machine could theoretically launch 3 mid-sized cars 50 meters into the air every single second without stopping. It is mathematically terrifying. Oslo Airport and Tromsø Airport in Norway rely entirely on the TV2100 to keep their runways operational through the most punishing Scandinavian winters on record. Without it, 2 of the world's most snow-battered international airports would simply go dark. Beast meter 10 out of 10, making every other machine on this list question its existence rating 10 out of 10. From a steam-driven giant that kept the American West alive in '49 to a Norwegian Titan that hurls cars into the stratosphere once per second, every machine on this list represents the same thing: humanity's absolute refusal to surrender to winter. These engineers did not build slightly bigger plows. They reimagined what a vehicle could weigh and what it could process and what it could endure. And they did it because a civilization demands it. Runways must open, railways must run, roads must clear. The next time a blizzard rolls in outside your window and you wonder how the modern world keeps moving through it, now you know. Somewhere out there, a beast is working. Hit subscribe for more incredible machines and engineering stories you won't believe are real.